然后一天走着走了。Yeah, so we're in another lockdown. It's the third year into COVID, and the city went into lockdown because there's about 1,000+ cases at the moment. And as you can see, the streets are empty. Everybody are in their communities, and everybody's on lockdown. This is the 4th day. This is supposed to be the last day, but I think most people are expecting it to be extended. So we have some complications with testing in the community, so we have to go to the hospital and test. So they gave us a temporary pass to go outside the community, so it's like our mini holiday at the moment. Let's go. Oh yeah, there's my temporary pass over here. Yay, it's like a plane ticket, like I'm going outside, like I'm taking a flight somewhere. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's go. Here's the testing station next to the hospital. Well, it's a part of the hospital, but they just put it outside because there's mass people coming in and going out. But now it's quite empty because most people are locked into their communities and doing testing in their communities. Despite my shoddy camera work, this isn't the only bad and lonely thing I've done during lockdown. Let's take a look what else. Oh no, mustard. Oh. Yeah, so you like oat milk? I like oat milk too. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you. Yeah. Okay, the cooking was the only good thing I did on lockdown, and spend time with the family as well. Well, we're going to move on to the interview section of this part where I interview Trevon. Hey guys, I've got my friend with me, close friend that came with me to China, Trevon. You may have seen him in some of my videos, and I tagged him in a few videos. You can go check out his YouTube channel as well. I'll put a link below so you can go and check him out as well. So I just wanted to speak to him because right now we're on day 11. Am I right? Is it day 11?
Day 11. Yeah.
Day 11 of lockdown. It's 2.5 years into COVID. Most of the world has exited this period of locking down and quarantine and all these things. But over here we have a COVID zero policy, and so it's still going quite strong. We can see that we can only go out 2 hours every second day, and only one person per household can go out. Trevon, what's your experience so far?
Well, it's been very different compared to past and previous lockdowns, where you could, in past and previous lockdowns, well, I wouldn't say there was actually any lockdowns, but even in the periods where they've been, or COVID waves as we would call them, there hasn't been this much strictness in terms of lockdown strictness. And we've had a bit of freedom during that time where you could go out, even take a walk. But in this case, it's been most of my time has been at home. Even though I can go out every other day,
Yeah.
I don't go out unless I really, really have to. Mainly because I don't want to either contribute to the spread of the virus, or be out in a position where I could meet a carrier of the virus. So I'm just trying to do my part as well. But it's been okay. In some instances, it's been a welcome break
Yeah.
to try something new, to do something different. In certain instances, I remember yesterday I was like, oh, people, civilization. So you do miss that aspect, being with people.
Yeah, I mean, you can see on social media as well, like
Yeah.
people are really taking these things seriously. Well, they should not take it seriously. Obviously, it's a
Yes.
serious thing, but some of them are taking it seriously, where people don't wear masks to do a COVID test, and they're getting very angry with them, stuff like that. Even the law is getting involved, like, oh, you have to wear your mask if you're going to stand in line and take your test and stuff like that.
Yes, yes,
So
obviously.
we've seen that already, and I think,
Yes.
but most of us over here, in terms of foreigners, we actually follow the rules and we try and do the
Yes.
right thing as well. I don't think it's really difficult to do what they want you to do, like
Yes.
go to a shop or something and you need to scan to get in. Okay, they're trying to track the COVID.
Yes,
man.
yes.
They're not trying to hunt you down or something.
Yes, exactly,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? They want you
I
to
mean,
do a
staying
test.
at home for the whole day
Yeah.
is not really not really a punishment by any stretch of the imagination.
No, it isn't.
Yes.
Yeah, it's quite actually relaxing, because once you go back to work, you know, as well as I do, like it's going to be non-stop, and then
Yes, exactly.
you just don't have time to do many things that you want to do, that you can do now at home.
Yes.
But I wanted to refer you to one more thing about this current lockdown, and then
Okay.
we're going to talk about when we first came to China,
Yes,
and how that
definitely.
experience
Yeah.
was, because I think many people don't understand how it changes you and what's different about coming to China for the first time, especially like for us. Just briefly, I'll just go into that. We came here and we didn't really know much about anything, to be honest. I mean, we watched a lot of things on YouTube and on social media, and we saw so many things, but we never imagined, like, really didn't imagine what we were going to get when we actually got here. So, but before we get there, I just want to ask you, when you went out of your community in this lockdown,
Okay.
the current lockdown, what did you see? Like, what was going on? Because I'll tell you my experience. I went outside to sort out my health app that we have, because it wasn't showing a green code. So I had to go to the local hospital and sort it out. But on my way there, I was walking, and the streets are just empty, just so empty. I was really, really shocked. And you will see this maybe in the video, this video as well, that I'm going to be publishing, that the streets were just empty. There was like one car, two cars, one person walking, really, really empty. I haven't seen it like that. And as you said before, it kind of made me miss civilization a little bit. Even if I don't know that person, they just walk past me, but just to see people was just a bit more like exciting to me, and just going out and not seeing them made me miss them for some reason. So what's your experience when you went out?
I've seen in certain areas there are people, and there are people just doing their business, but I would say it's much more quieter than before. Then there are absolutely no
Nothing.
cars on the road,
Mhm.
absolutely nothing. Going into the supermarket is actually quite different because it's quite busy, but there's been times where I've seen it where there's no food, and there's been times where I've seen there's lots of food. During the time where there's no food, I'm like, why does the supermarket not have any food? And then I realized, oh, people have bought all the food out for that day.
Yeah,
which
well,
is absolutely
actually,
crazy.
I have a different story to that. Shout out to Sean Paul Arnold at Foolish Ponderer. Just check out his channel. He got a YouTube channel. He was telling me when he went to the supermarket, because we live like across from each other, so we go to the same supermarket, obviously. And when he went there, he said it was packed. Like the lines were so long that he couldn't even. He had to wait. I think he waited ages, he said. But I had the reverse kind of experience. When I went there, it was empty. There was just like a one person, besides the staff, I mean, it was just like
Yeah.
one person shopping there. And I think I just got fortunate because I'm a person who likes to wait for everyone to go and then I just go afterwards. There's obviously like negatives for that where you don't get as many goods available because everybody bought it. But because they said that the supply in our area is so good, so I just assumed that they'll have everything. So when I went there, I did pick up everything, but there was just like one person. And yeah, so I think people are like, you and Sean. This is just a snippet of the interview I had with Trevon. The full interview is now available. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and tell me if you like this interview and I will do more of it. That's it from me. Have a fantastic day. See you soon.
Or even if you live with somebody, not seeing the people that you see or not being with other people sometimes can make you go a little crazy. And so our government has sent a notice out. I actually think it's directed towards you because I heard you were talking to a tree.
What?
So you can read this.
Warm tub, hello, dear citizen friends. If you start chatting to with flowers, plants, and trees during exhibition, it's normal, and you don't need to call for advice. However, if flowers, plants, and trees begin to answer your questions, please contact us in time for assistance. Thank you for your understanding and support. Thank you.